guys, I know you're seeing me in a different format today, but I thought I would take you guys all along for a little book shopping trip. Today's June 17th and it is officially the release day for Gloves Off by Stephanie Archer, which is book number 4 in the Vancouver Storm series. I'm just wrapping up an appointment and I decided before my next appointment I'm going to go and quickly head to the bookstore and grab the copy, so I'll see you there. Alright guys, the Indigo has officially opened, so we're going to head inside and we're going to do some book shopping. I had no idea it opened that late, so I just want to preface this vlog with saying that it's pretty obvious how awkward I am in public, so let's please move past that. It is such a pretty cover. I'm honestly so excited to get home and to read this immediately. Honestly, I might get super excited and just read this at my appointment because look at this. So now here's some footage of me definitely being the problem. I'm literally looking at the copy of a book that I already own 2 copies of. It's The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I literally owned the special edition and the normal edition, but for some reason I was like, oop, I found another Kristen Hanna book and I added it to my list, but I did not buy. So now here's me looking at this really cute edition of It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I've read this book, did not like it. If you guys want a review on it, let me know. Look at this cover. Alright, so I just came back from the bookstore and unfortunately I don't have a super big haul for you guys. Normally I would go to a bookstore and come out with like 5 or 10 books. I have since learned my ways because I genuinely have so many physically unread books on my TBR list on my shelf and I simply don't read them. I either get bored of them and I donate them or they just sit there and collect dust forever. But I was able to get what I did initially come to secure, which is none other than Gloves Off by Stephanie Archer. This is book 4 in the Vancouver Storm series. If you're interested in hearing all of my thoughts on the first 3 books in this series, I highly recommend that you check out the review on my channel. Unfortunately, I didn't bring a bookmark with me, but not to fear, I do have the receipt. And I'm curious to know if you want to leave maybe a comment down below. Are you the type of person that absolutely needs to have a really cute bookmark before they read, or are you the type of person that uses anything they have around them? I'm the type of person that actually likes to have a bookmark that's really cute and made for the purpose of being a bookmark when I'm reading. But because I'm sort of in a pinch and I have my appointment in about 40 minutes, I've decided I'm just going to have to go ahead with my little receipt here. I'm hoping that maybe during my appointment I can find some cute little place to read because it might take a couple of hours. I'm not really sure. So you might find me in a cute little Starbucks or maybe some other place nearby that has some coffee and a snack, and I'll see you there. I don't know about you guys, but one of my favorite summer pastimes is literally just jamming out to music in my car. So you're about to see a very passionate camera fail, and then after that you're going to see more passionate me jamming out. So now you're catching me not with a car because I left my car for a little service appointment. So they told me it's going to take about an hour. So the plan is to walk around, see what's the closest thing I can find. I literally see a McDonald's in the distance, so I might just go for like a cute little coffee, maybe a little snack. And then I want to start reading the book. So I'll catch you guys there. So this McDonald's had a play place, and I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, I definitely loved these little things. I'm also just showing you the coffee order I got. McDonald's has this new thing. I think it's like a oat cookie latte something, really good, and the hash brown was just absolutely delectable. So if you're wondering why I'm grinning like an idiot here, not only was, again, the coffee really good, but it was just so cute to read about Alexi and Georgia just be snarky with each other and witty. It was just, I was feeling myself. If you're a Harry Styles stan like I am, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Just heading back now to pick up my car from service. As typical, the dealership always likes to confuse and gaslight me and try to get me to spend more money than is absolutely necessary, but I'm not doing anything other than my little oil change. So I'm about 40 pages into Gloves Off now, and honestly I'm loving every second of it. I really love the enemies to lovers trope, and it's hitting me in all the right places. And honestly, it's reminding me a lot of Vancouver, obviously, because I read the first 3 books on my trip there. So I'm probably going to head to the lake for a little solo book date after this. So we'll see you there. All right, welcome back. Seeing as that I am now done my appointment, I've decided to drive myself to a cute little lakeside park. So there actually is a park that I normally travel to within my city, but I want to try something a little bit different. I have been here before. It's a much bigger park. So I'm still hoping that because it's middle of the week and middle of the day that it's not going to be super busy, but I am so excited to continue reading Gloves Off. You have absolutely no idea. If you watch my video review of the entire series, you would know that I read the first 3 books while I was in Vancouver. It was my first time visiting. I even still have my hat from Victoria that I'm wearing today. And definitely being in the scenery and city of Vancouver while reading the series added a lot to my enjoyment of it. So what better than to try and recreate it with doing a lakeside park view? It's not going to be the same. I don't have any mountains here in my city, unfortunately, but I'll still enjoy the gorgeous view of the lake. It's actually a really, really pretty day out, so I'm super excited. So let's go! POV, you're trying to romanticize your little lake, even though there's no mountains and the vibes are not the same. But you know what? It was still pretty. As you can see, I had a cute little setup. I brought a cardigan for no reason because it was really hot this day, but you never know when you might need it. I don't know why, but reading outside, especially by the lake in the summer, is probably one of my favorite things to do. I feel so at peace. I just want to say I'm at the part in the novel where she's admitting to her parents that she's married Alexei. Obviously she's not ruining her plans by telling them it's a marriage of convenience, but I just want to say I love the fact that the parents were like, we knew it. And honestly, parents always know. I don't know why, but when it comes to dating and friendship specifically, at least in my experience, I feel like my parents just have it spot on faster than I do. I'm pretty quick-witted, so I kind of love this moment, and it's reminding me a lot of my own family. I decided to go for a little walk around the lake because I was getting a little antsy, and I found this really cute bench with some shade, and I thought to myself, you know what, I'm just gonna plop down and maybe read a couple more chapters because again, I'm kind of obsessed. So yeah, this is the part in the book where I could definitely tell I was really vibing with it. Georgia just met Alexei's mom, and again, that Slavic background just really hit home for me, and I was just absolutely having the time of my life. I thought it was so adorable, the scene was so well written, and genuinely, if I didn't want to go home because I was tired, I would have sat there and finished that book in probably an hour or 2. Okay, this chapter is adorable. So Alexei's parents are from Russia, and again, that kind of rings true to home for me because my parents are from Poland, so similar Slavic background. And right now she's meeting his parents, and I think this is so adorable because she doesn't know how to act. Obviously they're faking a marriage, but also just in general, like the Slavic hospitality and the very stern way they show their love. Like she literally places a big bowl of soup in front of her with a spoon. It's like my entire childhood growing up, and even now it's just like I love this part, and I honestly have a good feeling this might be my favorite book from this series. I know I'm only like 130 pages in, so I can't say that for sure yet, but I am genuinely having a really good feeling about it. So we shall see. Hey guys, I'm so sorry for dropping the ball. I think I just got a little too excited with reading Gloves Off, so now you're catching me the next day in my car in an underground garage, so I apologize in advance for the lighting. But I did end up finishing Gloves Off. I read this in less than 24 hours. I honestly had to stop myself from finishing it last night, but I was genuinely so exhausted by 10 p.m. that my eyes could not stay open, but I wanted to read every single page. I'm giving a Gloves Off a 5 out of 5 stars. It is without a doubt my most favorite book in the entire Vancouver Storm series so far. As a little context on what this book is all about, we're following our 2 main protagonists. We have Alexei Volkov, who of course is the all-star player on the Vancouver Storm, and then we're also following following Dr. Georgia Green, who is, of course, a doctor for the Vancouver Storm team as well. It's your typical grumpy meets sunshine romance, enemies to lover, marriage of convenience. They both have to marry each other for different reasons, but they ultimately fall in love with each other, and I absolutely ate it up. My most favorite thing about this book that was probably pretty obvious from the reading vlog was Alexei's heritage. So the fact that he was from Russia and he had his immigrant parents, that just really hit close to home for me because I'm from Poland. Like, my parents are Polish, even though I wasn't born there, but it just felt really special to read about something a little close to home. I also just absolutely loved how snarky they were with each other. I thought it was so attractive. It was so much fun to read the smut. There was also a lot of intense admiration and love. So yeah, overall, I really can't stop gushing about this book. It's one of those times where you just love a book so much that you feel like you just have to absolutely read it in that moment, and I don't even know how to like speak words right now. I feel like everything's just fumbling out of me. Highly recommend you read this series. It is a companion series, so you don't have to read them in order, but I would suggest that you do because every book does have minor spoilers from the ones before as well. It's also nice to see characters that you're familiar with, which is why I think I read this one so fast, because you just jump in right away. You don't have to really have any additional context because you know what's going on, and I just absolutely loved it. On that note, I feel like I've had my sports romance kick, and now I'm going to be going into another subset of smutty romance, but that'll be for my next reading vlog. So if you're curious to see what adventure I go on next, definitely stay tuned and watch my next video. Alright guys, take care and have a good day. Bye.